Hey, good afternoon. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, here with DFSArmy, and here is another Prize Picks video for you where I give you my 5 favorite Prize Picks. And if you don't have an account, head on over to prizepicks.com. I'll leave a little link in the description below, or just go over there and use promo code DFSArmy and get a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. You can play 2 picks, up to 5 picks, go up to 10x your money. Again, it's a really cool site, really easy to play. Again, and I'll give you 5 picks if you don't have a whole lot of time and want to get a little action here. So again, no optimizers, no sharks, no mass multi-entry. It's just you against the over-under. That's basically all it is. And they have single entry as well. The single entry stats, points, assists, and rebounds are a lot of fun. And there is some edge to be found there. So I got one of those on tap. And then I got some fantasy points as well. So let's dive in and look what we have today. All right, as you can see, I am on the website. They also have, you can go over to Google Play or the App Store. They have a mobile app that's really slick as well. So if you want to get on that, download that as well. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will keep knocking out these videos for you. Hopefully we can go 5 for 5 today. I do like a couple of these. I rank them in order 1 through 5. Is my top most confident down to the least out of the 5 that I have. So that kind of helps you get a little bit better understanding of things as well. So let's just dive right into these real quick. Number 1, we're going Eric Gordon over 18 real life points. No Oladipo here. John Wall's going to run the show. You know, he likes to facilitate. He's a shooter as well, but he's more of a facilitator than Oladipo, who is more of a scorer. So I do believe that we're going to see Eric Gordon get over this 18 real life points here. He's went 22 and 25 in his last 2. He was the only one scoring against that loss against OKC yesterday. I think they're going to come out here firing against Memphis. You know, they're a bad defensive team. It should be an up and down game. I think we're going to score. We're going to see easily over 20 real life points for Eric Gordon. So that one is my favorite. The second one here, I'm going to go into Draymond Green over 6.5 rebounds. Now, they don't have any Wiseman. They also do not have Looney. Looney is also out. So they don't have any bigs. Eric Pascal's probably going to go off the bench, but who knows? We saw what Steve Kerr did last game, and they didn't hardly run any Pascal. So I think Draymond Green's going to play a lot of the 5 this game, which, again, they're going to need him with the bigs that they have in Dallas. And so I think that he can get over the 6.5 rebounds mark, playing over 30 minutes. So I definitely like this over 6.5 rebounds for Draymond Green. Third pick here, we're going to go to Christian Wood over 42 fantasy points. Again, no Oladipo there. I think he's going to shoot a little bit more because of it. So as Wall being more the distributor and Wood and Gordon being more the scoring. But Wood rebounds, blocks and assists. He does a little bit of everything. So I think this is really light. I think we're looking more towards the 48 to 50 fantasy point range here. Yes, Boogie Cousins is still backing him up, but that doesn't mean that Wood cannot get there in this great game environment against Memphis. So I like the over on Christian Wood. And I'm going to go right over to his running mate as well. Again, you're going to see 3 Houston guys here, but no Oladipo. I feel like all these are really light. John Wall over 36 fantasy points. Again, I think he can do this with the assists, with scoring. He can do a little bit of everything. We should see 30, 32 minutes out of John Wall, and he's been over a fantasy point per minute for the season here. If we go look and see exactly where he's been for the season, he's been right at a 1.14 fantasy points per minute for the season. And I got him more for 40 fantasy points here. That's where I think he is. So I think this line is light on that. So again, that's why I like both of these guys. They're 4 or 5 point fantasy points light here. And number 5, we're going to go Donovan Mitchell over 38 fantasy points. Again, I was looking at the points. There's over 23 and a half just regular points, but I feel better with the fantasy points because he can get it done in some assists and rebounds as well. And then going back and looking at his numbers against Atlanta, he's went over 40 fantasy points against Atlanta in his last 3 games here, going back to 2019. So I think we're going to see over 40 fantasy points for him. It's a great environment again against Atlanta. They don't play a whole lot of defense. So we should see him crush here. And those are my 5 picks that I like. Again, you can play the top 2. You can pick 2 you like. Maybe there's one that you were on as well, and you can find something else. just gives you a good starting point and give you some rationale behind those picks that I'm throwing out there. So I hope you like this video. I hope you crush over there at Price Picks. Again, if you don't have an account, go over there, use promo code DFSArmy and get 100% match bonus up to $100, or just use promo code DFSArmy as well. And I'll leave the description in the link below if you want to click on that. And I hope you guys make some money today. And let's crush. Deuces.